Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server. Going to be taking a look at the upcoming update here in Castle Clash. It hit the Taiwan servers, I'm going to say approximately 24 hours ago. There's been some patch notes, update notes that have come out, various sources, various sites. The translations of that really do vary by quality. I have gotten a translation that is roughly approximate to something that makes sense. And I'm going to be sharing that information with you today. So I'm on iOS, and that's going to mean that we'll probably receive this update within the next week. I would think that Android server is going to be getting it within maybe the next 4 to 5 days. We typically follow Android by about 2 or 3 days now. IGG seems to be getting their updates a little bit more aligned in terms of time. Prior to this, it was usually a week separation between the different platforms, but they're getting it out right around the same time now, so we don't have long to wait. As far as changes, updates, and additions are concerned, we're going to have a better hero stat interface. So, for example, let's go to this Atlanta core here. We look at his statistics. It does a less than perfect job at representing what the hero's overall attributes or stats are going to be. Now, this new stat interface, I don't know if it's going to be any more accurate. It might simply be a new way of looking at this information. But as far as gameplay is concerned, this does not seem to be an update detail that's going to change our gameplay. Just allow us to see the attributes or statistics of our heroes a little bit more clearly. Another small change is the hero resurrection feature. When our heroes die, and I just sent my friend Paladin out there into the battlefield on a suicide mission. When our heroes die, we press the base. We then press the revive button. We then get a confirmation screen if we want to spend 10 gems. Another small update is they're making this a one-click feature, so it will be a little bit more user-friendly in how we resurrect our heroes. Again, not a big difference. This is something that's going to be helpful. If we go up to Lava Isle, let's take a look at those team dungeons. Let me form a team. Okay, you see that there is just one and only one team that I can use. Now I can change these heroes all I want, but there's only one layout to choose from. If I go to Team Here Be Monsters, and I go to Form Team, you will see in the upper left-hand corner that there's a number 1, a layout 2, number 2, a layout 3, number 3. We have 3 layouts in Team Here Be Monsters, and now in the Lava Isle, we will get 3 layouts as well. So you'll have 3 lava teams that you can build, and that can be much more helpful, especially if you're routinely doing this game mode and you want to try to create a certain team that's going to help with those that you choose to play with on that particular time. So you're going to have 3 of those layouts to choose from. There's going to be a new loading screen. I saw a picture of it. It seems to be, relatively benign. It's going to be like an Easter-themed loading screen. Again, not huge impact on the game. What is going to be an interesting impact on the game is the addition of new hero skins. Now, instead of, it's just my opinion, instead of giving skins to the approximately 20 some heroes that don't have a skin yet, IGG Castle Clash has decided to give a second skin to some of the more popular heroes, and it seems to be the way that things are going to go over the next several updates. I would suspect this is simply from an economic standpoint. IGG asks itself how many people are going to be spending real world currency on purchasing a paladin skin, for example. but how many people are going to be spending in order to get a more powerful Dovekeeper skin? And apparently they went with that. We are going to get another Dovekeeper skin, a second one, and we are going to get a second Anubis skin. And we are going to get a second Ashura skin. Now, how these skins are going to affect gameplay, I have to actually test it out myself, and over a duration or a period of time. It may be that the second skin is something that we're able to switch back and forth from, original skin, second skin. But knowing this game, I think that the second skin is going to simply be far more powerful than the skin that we have now on those three heroes. Thereby, once you put that second skin on, you're probably just going to stick with it. So we can expect attribute boosts, maybe even a new set of abilities based on the second skins that heroes can have. And we might be moving in that direction where the more popular heroes, let's say maybe the top 25 heroes, are all going to get a second fashion or skin. There's a new hero coming out. The hero that's being released this month in the April update. The hero has a variety of names based on which platform we're on. They typically are adjusted, those names, as they hit Android and iOS. But the hero, and he looks kind of like a hedgehog or a beaver, you know. So we'll call him Hegemony. Hegemony is going to be, from the skill description, he is going to be a brutally overpowered hero. This hero is going to be able to take away the positive statuses or buffs of the enemy. He's going to cause damage to the enemy. He's going to silence the enemy, very much like an Ares, thereby removing the enemy's ability to use their skill in combat. He's going to reduce the enemy's healing ability. At the same time, he is going to be increasing his own dodge rate tremendously, thereby being less likely to be hit in combat. He is also immune to the effect of blind. There is a hero in this game, my favorite hero in Castle Clash, Demogorgon. And Demogorgon inflicts blinded on an enemy. Up until this release of this Hegemony, this Hedgehog boy, there has not been a hero in Castle Clash who has been immune to Demogorgon's blind. So they have released now their very first hero that is going to be immune to that blinding effect. Also, the damage that this boy, the Hedgehog Man, the damage that he gives to the enemy, it can't be dodged. So regardless of how high your hero's dodge rate may be, when you are attacked by the new hero, you can't dodge that damage. And in addition, this hero will have a fast recovery rate. I have not seen in the skill description any mention of a skill cooldown. Now, this could be something that's lost in translation. This could be something that was simply left out of the initial sneak peek skill description. But even simply with fast recovery, he's going to be able to do this entire paragraph of things to the enemy and keep doing them without a lot of wait time or cooldown time in between. Again, my personal opinion, I present the facts of the update. I'll give you a little bit of commentary. I think that heroes such as this are really expanding the gap between free-to-play or low pay-to-play and those who are heavy pay-to-win. A hero such as this that has so many facets and dimensions to him is going to be a must-have hero. An OP overpowered hero. And those who have him are going to be successful. Those who don't are going to fail. It should not be that way in Castle Clash. They should have a hero balancing, quite frankly. I would, again, my opinion, I think that they should have a bi-monthly or even tri-monthly hero release. Every 2 to 3 months put out a new hero, but spend those off months balancing other heroes, updating them, bringing them into the present time, going through the multiple game modes in Castle Clash, and perfecting them. Many of these game modes have bugs. Many of these game modes are so outdated or so irrelevant in terms of their reward system that they are scarcely worth playing. So I think that there should be a little bit more gameplay adjustment and fewer heroes. But we're going to get Hedgehog Man. In addition, this new hero will be getting a skin of its own. So we can expect another set of attributes and skills added on to everything that I have just mentioned. We are going to be getting another pet. Right now, I think there's approximately 18 pets in this game. So we're going to be getting about a 19th pet. And this pet is an Easter bunny, if you will. He attacks. Let me rephrase that. He functions when the hero to which he is attached attacks in battle. Now, I like that very much. The few pets that operate only when the hero is attacked, I find to be less valuable than those pets that operate when the hero is attacking. I would much rather the pet be operating the moment that I attack with my heroes rather than me waiting to be attacked by the enemy before the pet starts functioning. So this is one of those pets that operates immediately as soon as you drop your hero out on the board. He is a flying rabbit. He throws destructive eggs at the enemy. These eggs cause damage not only to the enemy, but to the surrounding area. So it seems to be an area of effect attack. These damaging eggs also cause a stun. And they have a certain percentage chance to cause multiple times damage. What those chances are, I'm going to have to see it in action, but let's just say randomly here that it's a 25% chance to cause 2 times damage or 3 times damage. So this could be a very, very heavy and high damage dealing pet. There is a new talent that is coming out. Right now we have all of these talents in the game. Our most recent has been the Wicked Armor. We are going to have a new talent. Now that new talent, which is as of yet unnamed for the iOS and Android Windows servers, that new talent is going to be in talent form, in crest form, and in insignia form. So you will have all 3 options available to you. You can make it your main talent. You can make it your insignia if you want. But what it is going to do is it's based on how much health the hero has left. The description of the talent at level 9, max level, would go as follows. When your hero's health is less than 30%, your hero will become elusive, very much like Ronin, kind of entering a shadow world or a nether state where the hero is able to avoid direct attack and injury. So, after that elusive kicks in, your attack ability is increased by 200%. And then in addition to that, you will get an attack speed boost of 90%. This will last 4.5 seconds. The cooldown time on this talent at level 9 is going to be 9 seconds. So for 4.5 out of 9 seconds, you're going to be getting elusivity, you're going to be getting an attack boost, an attack speed boost. So it seems like a really neat talent. And we're going to see who it's best on. I mean, I could imagine putting this on somebody like a Ronin, who is already elusive for most of the time. I mean, basically, he would just stay in his netherworld or shadow form. So we're going to see how that works. The Lost Realm. Lost Realm is something I gave up on, quite frankly, about 2 years ago. The rewards are abysmal. The amount of time spent farming through Lost Realm is not worth the rewards that they're giving out. Uh, Maybe IGG has listened. Based on what I've seen, they've listened, but not quite as much as I would have appreciated. We are going to get a little bit better rewards in the Lost Realm environment. Those rewards are going to be rather low level. But the good thing is, instead of the crest bags that we've been getting for years, they're now going to be giving us straight up insignias. And with an insignia, instead of a crest, I'll take Siren here. With an insignia, you only need one. With the crest sets, you have to have a item 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to then use those together to create a complete crest set and actually put it on your hero. But with these insignias that they're now introducing to Lost Realm, you only need one. So every time you get one, you can immediately put it right to your hero. I feel very good about that. Unfortunately, from what I'm seeing, all of them are level 1 or 2. Very, very low level. And it would require, just off the top of my head math, this is by no means accurate. It would require, about 100 and whatever, 400 of them before you're going to get it up to a level that they're simply selling in the bazaar for $5. So the grind is real, friends, and those who are grinding Lost Realm, you will have a better chance of getting better rewards, but it will still take a great deal of time before you're getting an insignia that is of a higher level. There are also going to be some more monsters. I think they're going to be updating the monsters in Lost Realm as well. I'm going to say maybe 3 years ago, approximately, they put in some new monsters. We started taking on Grim Fiend teams and Minnow teams and Little Nick teams, Skull Knight teams. They're going to be increasing that as well. I also believe that you're able to bring along with you in combat a centaur, very similar to the guild boss, if you will, and he might be able to fight alongside you. That I have to see in action. So several Lost Realm adjustments. There are going to be some bug fixes, nothing that I think that we're going to be aware of once it happens. They are going to be increasing our hero altar slots. Yes. Okay, we are at 101. They're going to be increasing our hero altar slot by 1, bringing it to a total of 102 with the April update. They did not increase warehouse space last update. This coming update, they will again increase the warehouse space by a factor of 10 slots. That will bring our total warehouse space to 390. So we will have 390 spaces to use in our warehouse. So these are the big points that have been released through early update patch notes, put through Google Translate, then sent through the washer and dryer on high spin cycle, and returned to us. I don't think anything better than actual gameplay gives us an insight on what a update is going to bring. But short and sweet, what do we have? We got a new hero coming out who's going to be a real overpowered addition to this game. We're going to have a new talent, insignia and crest. If placed on the proper hero, whose skill ability is already very similar to the talent, it could make that hero very difficult to stop. And we're going to be getting a new pet. In addition, we'll be getting a new set of skins, a double set, second set, for those heroes that appear to be the most popular. Ashura, Anubis, Dovekeeper, and the first skin for the new hero, Hedgehog Man or Hegemony, whatever his name is when he comes out here, Beaver Boy. So we'll see how it goes. I believe that during the course of the update, we'll be offline for 4 to 6 hours. You'll be getting a nice gem, a bonus for that update maintenance time. I believe it's going to be 800 gems this time, so that is going to be definitely helpful in trying to roll the new hero. I hope that there is some game balancing that happens soon. Is it better to put out new content, or is it better to fix and perfect the content which we already have? Well, I think both. So I would like to see, be my wish to have a trade back, a bi-monthly schedule of fixing and introducing something new. Unfortunately, this next one is really just primarily geared toward introducing new things, with the exception of the Lost Realm update. I hope that you're enjoying your clashing. I know we're all excited over here on the iOS platform in order to get the new update, probably coming in the next couple of days. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do with the rolling system. You can always take the option of waiting for soul stones, waiting for that hero a couple of months until it comes down in price or becomes far more easily accessible. Oftentimes, that is the smartest option, most intelligent move. All right, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll check you on the next one. All right, bye-bye.